Okay, this is Ben Anderson. Who can you trust? I'm uh, talking here with a young lady by the name of Brittany, and Brittany has been a victim of the CPS, Child Protective Services situation here in Eureka, California. And first thing I like to ask is, say, Brittany, you say you're not from California.
No,
Where are you from?
Kentucky.
You're from Kentucky. Are your children from California?
No, they're not.
They were born in Kentucky?
Yes, they was.
Okay, and and you're telling me that the reason you're still here in California is because they took your kids when you were visiting California?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Well, what did they do? Did they, is this
There was they were called on me, and then when they got there, they said I was too emotionally unstable because I was crying that they were going to take my kids from me. I'm a child of CPS myself, and I know sometimes, how that can go.
Okay, and so you were fighting to keep your kids, right?
No, no. When I come up here, somebody starting problems with me, called CPS on me, and when they came, of course, I was crying and upset because I am not from here, so I don't have family up here. So I was worried where my children would be, and that's when they told me I was too emotionally unstable.
So where did they take you? They took you to Semper Virens?
No, they did not take me nowhere. They told me to go get a motel because I had just talked to the food stamp office because they do vouchers for a week with when you have kids for an emergency, and I just got that. They told me to go get a motel and come back and show to them that I had a motel, and before I could get back to them, I called them and told them I was on my way, and they said it was too late, that they were taking custody of my kids. They told my children I was too high, and that's why I didn't come back.
Told your kids that you were too high.
And that's
And
why I
you
didn't come back. But when I called them and told them that I had the key, because they said if I could get a motel that they would release my children to me, I'd done what they wanted, and before I could get back to them, they had took them into custody.
Okay, and this is the same group of social workers that are down here on 6th Street,
Yes.
down there. Do you remember any of the names of the people that were
My
involved?
social worker is Kristen Pomelon. I think that's how you pronounce
Kristen
it.
Pomelon.
I'm not for sure how to pronounce her last name, but it's something like that, Kristen Pomelon.
And between the time that you went and got a hotel room and you got back, they got you involved in this California
Yes,
child
my kids were taken.
kidnapping system.
Yes, my kids were taken from McKinleyville. It was two women cops, I can't remember. They told me to get a motel, come back to McKinleyville, and they would release my children to me if I had a motel key and proven that it was in my name. And before I could get back to them, they called social services and took my children.
How many other women do you know whose kids they've taken that
I know a handful of people. Most of the women out here, like me, that's the reason they're here, is because their children are here.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd like a list of everybody you know. Okay. And so that we can get our heads together and see what we can do about this.
For sure.
Okay. I would sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is Ben Anderson. Who can you trust? I said we'll get back with you about this problem later. Signing off.